everyone, my name is Tala Kamara. Have you heard about the U-Report platform? Well, today we want to tell you about the U-Report platform, the Gambia.
Hello, my name is Mamadou Saidou Diallo. The U-Report platform is a free SMS monitoring tool launched by UNICEF The Gambia to offer young people and communities the opportunity to speak out on issues affecting them and their community.
Yes, issues affecting them and their communities, like education. This is why the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education will be using the U-Report platform to effectively get feedbacks from parents, teachers, and most especially students on the ongoing televised and radio lessons.
Do you want to be a U-Reporter? It is very easy to be part of the U-Report family. Use your AfriCell or your QCell SIM card and send the word JOIN to 1234. It is for free. You will receive an SMS that would guide you on how to complete the registration process.
Don't only join, but actively participate by answering to the questions that will be sent to you every 2 weeks.
Let's report on the ongoing televised and radio lessons to inform the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education.
Don't forget, send the word JOIN to 1234 using your AfriCell or your QCell SIM card.
I report.
You report.
We report.
Keep reporting.
Good day, viewers and listeners. My name is Mahmoud Sen. I'm back again with the English lessons. Before we move on to our today's lesson, the last time I gave you a homework that I want us to look at together, and then you try to confirm your answers with me. The homework was about comparisons of adjective. Comparison of adjectives. And here you are asked to use more or most. But remember, more, we said we use more to compare two things. We use more to compare two things, and we use most to compare 3 or more things. Now I want to read the directions for you, which says, put more or most before each adjective. And here, the first question says, football is less dangerous than golf. Looking at this sentence, we are comparing two things, that is football and golf. And therefore, we use more in that sentence. So more should come. And now the sentence reads, football is more dangerous than golf. The second one, spaghetti is the most wonderful meal there is. Spaghetti is the most wonderful meal there is. If you look at this sentence, the reason why we use most is because we are comparing spaghetti with other groups of food. So this is why we use what? Most. Here we are comparing 3 or more. The next one, which is number 3, you ask the most interesting questions. You ask the most interesting questions. Here we use most because it is, looking at the sentence, we are comparing three or more. And now the fourth one, science is thus, or science is more difficult than arts. Science is more difficult than arts. If you look at this sentence, we are comparing science to arts, two subjects. So therefore, since we are comparing two things, we use what? More. Good. And the last question, which is number 5. Rabbits are the most lovable animals. Rabbits are the most lovable animals. Here we are comparing rabbits to the other animals. So obviously it is 3 or more animals that we are comparing here. That is why we use most. So that was the homework I gave you the last time. And now we are going to move on to our today's lesson. Today we are moving to another topic. Remember, all along we were looking at the parts of speech. Here today we are going to look at comprehension. Comprehension simply means understanding. But what do we look at as far as comprehension is concerned? We are going to look at listening comprehension. Listening comprehension. And today I want to use the shared reading approach to teach listening comprehension. But before we go into the lesson, there are few key points that I want to share with you. And they are, first, listening comprehension is the basis, the foundation for speaking, writing, and reading skills. So in order for you to become a better or to be fluent in speaking, writing, or reading, you must develop your listening skills. It is the precursor to reading comprehension. What I mean is it comes before reading comprehension. So it is an important skill to develop. Listening comprehension is not just, I underline that word, just. It is not just hearing what is said. It is the ability to understand the words and relate them in some way. I come again. Listening comprehension is not just hearing what is said. It is the ability to understand the words and relate them in some way. The ability to listen to and make meaning or sense from spoken words, what has been said, is one of the skills you must acquire to become a fluent reader. So therefore, it is very, very important to develop your listening skills. You've heard it. In order to become fluent in reading, meaning to be able to read with speed, accuracy, intonation, and good expression, you have to develop your listening skills very well. Here today we are going to look at this story. So before I read the story, I have some vocabulary that I want us to look at. These are words that will help you to have a better understanding of the story. The first word is stroll. Stroll. Here we're in the story, in the context of the story, stroll means to walk leisurely, meaning free time. You are free and you take a walk with no intention of doing anything, just to walk. Have a walk. And the next word is deep. What do we mean by deep here? Inside. Deep means inside. When we say, for example, deep dark wood, we are saying deep in the dark forest, inside the dark forest. And the next one is wood. Wood. And here in the story, what do we mean by wood? We are referring to a place, a large place with lots of trees and other plants. So in other words, we are referring to a forest. And the next one is what? Rock or rocks. When we say rock or rocks, we are referring to big stones. Big stones. And the next word, which is roasted, it comes from the word roast. And what do we mean by roast? This is food cooked by dry heat over fire or in an oven. Example, corn or meat. That is what we call roast. Cooked food by cooking food by dry heat over fire or in an oven. And the next one is poisonous. Poisonous. Poisonous here means what? Something that is very dangerous. Something that is very dangerous. It's not good for your body, or something that could harm you. Good. And the next one is what? Next word is feast. Feast. Feast is just like a party, a dinner sort of. When I invite you to a feast in my house, it's like I'm inviting you for a party or a dinner. And the next one, next word is path. Path. Path here means simply a route or a way along which something travels or along which something moves. That is what we call path. The next one is rumble. Rumble. Here, when we say rumble, we are referring to a noise. For example, if I say my stomach rumbles, my stomach is making a noise simply because, maybe because I am hungry. So that is what we mean by rumble. And the last word in this vocabulary is terrible. Terrible is something that causes fear, frightening, meaning you get afraid of. That is what we mean by terrible in the context of the story. So I repeat the vocabulary again, one after the other. Stroll. Repeat after me. Stroll. Deep. Deep. Wood. Wood. Rocks. Rocks. Roasted. Roasted. Poisonous. Poisonous. Feast. Feast. Path. path. Rumble. Rumble. Terrible. Terrible. Very good. Now I am going to read the story for you. But please, I want you to pay attention. Here, your ears, your mind, and your eyes are very important. So if you're thinking any other thing in your mind, put it aside and be with me. And those of you viewing the screen, look at me and make sure your ears are also with me. Then you'll be able to listen very well. Good. The title of the story is The Gruffalo. The Gruffalo. Good. Now we move on to the story. A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox showed the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox. But no, I'm going to have lunch with a gruffalo. A gruffalo? What's a gruffalo? A gruffalo? Why? Didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here, by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Roasted fox? I'm off, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know? There is no such thing as a gruffalo. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a gruffalo. What's a gruffalo? A gruffalo? What's a gruffalo? A gruffalo? Why? Didn't you know? He has knobbly knees and turn out toes and a poisonous what at the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this stream. And his favorite food is owl ice cream. Owl ice cream? Tweet-oo. Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know? There's no such thing as a gruffalo. On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake. But no, I'm having a feast with a gruffalo. A gruffalo? What's a gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why? Didn't you know? His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. And he has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this lake. And his favorite food is scrambled snake. Scrambled snake? It's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse. And away snake slipped. Silly old snake. Doesn't he know? There is no such thing as a Gruffalo. Well, I want to stop here. Okay, should I continue? Okay, no problem. I can see that you are enjoying the story now. But then I want to ask you a question before proceeding. Who is the next animal that you think the mouse is going to meet? Well, let's see. Oh! But who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turn-out toes and a poisonous word at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange. His tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh, no! It's a Gruffalo. It's a Gruffalo. You see, sometimes you lie until the lie becomes a truth. My favorite food, the Gruffalo said. It'll taste good on a slice of bread. Good. Who said that? Said the mouse. Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and soon you'll see everyone is afraid of me. All right, said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. You go ahead and I'll follow after. They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead. It's snake, said the mouse. Why, snake, hello. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, crumbs, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he slid to his log pile house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I can hear a hood in the trees ahead. Who do you think that animal could be? Let's find out. It's owl, said the mouse. Why? Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he flew to his treetop house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I can hear I can hear feet on the path ahead. And that's who? Fox. Very good. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why? Fox? Hello? Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse. And off he ran to his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse, you see, everyone is afraid of me. But now, my tummy is beginning to rumble. My favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble? The Gruffalo said. And quick as the wind, he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it very well. Now I have some questions for you to test your understanding of the story that I've just read to you. And my first question is, who took a stroll through the deep dark wood? The mouse. Very good. The mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. The other question is, which animal did the mouse meet first? The first animal the mouse met was fox. Fox. Very good. Now the third one. Were the other animals afraid of the mouse? No. They were afraid of the Gruffalo. Why were they running? They were afraid of the Gruffalo. Good. And the next question is, which other animals are found in the story? Let's go back and see the animals that are found in the story. Fox, owl, snake, and the Gruffalo. These are the animals that are found in the story. And now my last question is, this one you are going to do it at home. Do you like the ending of the story? If yes, why? If no, suggest another way that you wanted the story to end with. I repeat the question again. Do you like the ending of the story? If yes, why? And if no, suggest another way the story could end, or you wanted the story to end. Thank you. That was all in this lesson. And remember the Gruffalo. That's the title of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. And now, until we meet again, we will look at another activity in this listening comprehension. Have a nice day. Goodbye.